Hey, I'm Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. Like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna get right into that. And I just double cleansed my face because I wore makeup last night. I kind of got bags right now, I feel like, but whatever, we're gonna ignore that. I just double cleansed my face, brushed my teeth, scraped my tongue, exfoliated, took a bath, washed my hair, tied it down, the whole shebang. But I've really been wanting to do a get ready with me from scratch. So here we are. Double cleanse. This is Aquaphor that I'm putting on my mouth. I swear by Aquaphor. I love it. I'm an eczema girly. I have oily skin, but as far as just skin surfaces, period, I swear by it. So yeah, Aquaphor. And we're gonna get into it. I also am going to talk about self-worth while we do this. So we're going to multitask and just roll with me. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, these videos will get better with time. Just be patient with me. I'll figure out what works, what people like, what they don't like. And yeah, so here we go. We're starting off with primer and some translucent powder. I found a while ago, right, that translucent powder with the primer is a game changer with makeup. I saw that from someone's TikTok a long time ago, and it makes a difference. So this is a brow gel, and I swear by that. If you see me looking up, I'm just looking into my vanity. I start off with my brows. I feel like the brows for women is like the lining of your face. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? Now, I have a fade, but I don't believe in linings because I'm a lady, okay? Nah, if that's your preference with a haircut, by all means have at it. But I'm a lady. I like my edges and my baby hairs. And yeah, I keep those. So I don't cut that off or like line it up into a square, if that makes sense. Okay, so I start off with my brows. And then we're gonna get into it. My friend is texting me right now and I'm gonna have to reply. Okay. Sorry guys, because multitasking is super hard, but I'm not gonna stop this video. My friend said she on her way. She coming from Slidell. I'm in New Orleans. Let's see how long it takes me. I really want to do a get ready with me where y'all can see my outfit too, but I don't even know what I'm putting on today. So one thing at a time. Anyways, translucent powder looks like this. I can't say what I was thinking just now because that would not be appropriate. Yeah. Anyways, okay. So this is what I'm going to do with it. I have this brush. I said a long time ago, I use brushes however I use them. They're probably not the right way, like that they're intended, but the look gets done and that's all I really care about. So I really just do this, like kind of splash it around, whatever. And geez, look, these. Okay, there we go. But anyways, as I'm doing this, I see how much of a challenge this could be for people, like trying to talk and do makeup and give y'all content. Like, it's a lot. And I usually listen to my music because I like the vibe out, but I really wanted to get ready with the girls, okay? So now we're gonna go in with the primer. Okay, back to self-worth though. So I was having some thoughts to myself this morning, right? Just about different things I've done that I approve of for myself and stuff that I don't, right? And I was just processing those feelings, like, and a question came in my head. How do you value yourself? And when I say that, I don't mean that as like a general statement, because of course people are going to be like, yeah, I value myself. Like, who's going to just straight up be like, I don't value myself, right? But seriously, how do you value yourself? Meaning, for me, the reason I asked that question is because when I was reflecting on stuff that I've done, did, etc., that I don't like, I found myself in my head being kind of ugly with myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, almost in a sense, like I have to mentally punish myself for a duration of time for doing certain things. And I know I don't do that with other people. So I'm trying to figure out, why would I do that with myself? So to dig deeper, it's like, okay, if I'm doing that, how do I value myself? Like, do I value myself based on every decision that I make? And I'm a firm believer in, I am worthy because God said I am. Point blank, period. I felt like that my whole life. I feel like God laid on my heart a long time ago that I was a special person because I was his. And it makes me think of a text that my dad like sent me the other day. I've just been going on interviews and figuring out what I want to do with my life career-wise. And I was just kind of telling him what I was doing. And he was like, well, no matter what you choose, I support you. And he was like, you're worthy. And that really like took up some space in my head because it's like I needed to hear that, but also like, you know, your parents love you to death. There is nothing that you do that they're gonna like not love you for. Good parents, at least. So it's just like, why do I feel like I have to punish myself for making mistakes or making choices that I probably wouldn't make going forward? As long as I learn from it, I just feel like I have to roll with it. Also, this is eyeliner. This is dark brown eyeliner. Yes, I use eyeliner on my brows. I know it's kind of weird, but it works for me. I've been doing it for a while now. Yeah. So sometimes I do both brows at the same time, like each step, and then sometimes I do one brow at a time. Just depends on how I'm feeling. I feel like I did this yesterday and makeup was great, so we're just gonna go with it. But yeah, back to the topic. So he said that and it really resonated with me because we're worthy regardless of what we do and what choices we make. And I'm not saying it in the sense of, you know, don't practice cognitive dissonance when I say this, but you know, I'm not saying in the sense of like go kill up a village and you're like just worthy of, I guess, great treatment or whatever. But I'm just saying we're human. We're human. We're subject to error. We'll make mistakes. And you have to be your own best friend. So I always feel like if I wouldn't like, you know, shoot my best friend down for like doing things that I don't always agree with, etc., why would I do that to myself? Why do I feel like that's okay? I know the brow looking crazy, y'all. I'm gonna clean it up because that's what I do. I'm an artsy fartsy person. And if you know any artists, there's never a mistake. There's always an opportunity to fix things. And that's just the facts. So that's how I do my face. That's how I roll with stuff. Anyways, we're gonna go in with some foundation. Get into it. I love that foundation. Yeah, I don't know what else to say, but I love that foundation. And it works miracles for me. Anyways. Yeah, and I didn't do notes with this one. This is off the top of the head because I went to the gym and this was on my heart while I was in there. And I was like, I need to make a video addressing this. Like, somebody needs to hear this. And I need to hear it too because God uses me sometimes. Even though I'm the vessel that is like communicating the message is not from me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it is. Some things are like my human interpretation, but a lot of stuff God uses me for. Like, he will literally lay words on my heart. Sometimes I say stuff and I'll be like, bro, that was not me. That was not me. And actually, let me take a note because, God, I needed to hear that too. But yeah, how do you value yourself? Like, how do you measure your self-worth? Do you measure it? And this is interesting. I like to address this now. This is obviously darker than me. The shade that I liked by Kat Von D, they kind of did some other stuff with it. Like, they made this shade darker and has the same name. It's so weird. And it's a different number, but whatever. But I'm going to clean it up just by using my concealer. So always remember, if you do have foundation, and us chocolate girls know, black girls, period, of every shade, you know, your shades change by the season. So it's like, just find your key colors, and once you really know how to do your makeup, you can work around like this kind of stuff, okay? Like, I'm gonna make it make sense, I promise. But anyways, back to your self-worth. How do you measure your self-worth? Like, think about that to yourself. If you gotta pause the video, pause it. But I think it's very important for us to really understand how we value ourselves, because that reflects in every avenue of our life. The choices that we make, the things we do, the company that we keep, our daily habits, all are a reflection of how we feel about ourselves. Like, for example, Today was day 4 of the week of my workouts. My goal is to work out at least 4 times out of the week. And I do that because I value my vessel. I value my health. I take care of people for a living. I have to take care of myself. You can't pour from an empty cup. So that's a daily habit that I execute to continue to promote health, flexibility. It's a stress management thing for me also. I really think we all should just get in the gym. And I'm not saying we all gotta do prison workouts, right? But you should do something to keep your body limber and keep yourself active, because if this is the vessel that you have on this plane till you're 96, I don't know why I just like that number, maybe because I was born in 96, but you have to take care of it and you have to act like you value it, because nothing's guaranteed, nothing's promised. In my field of work, I see people all the time that just have unforeseen circumstances occur, and it makes me really value things that I might have taken for granted before. So I just say that to say, like, if you love your vessel, if you value being able to get up every day, do a jumping jacks. I don't know why I'm saying jumping jacks, but just move your body, act like it. Treat that body like you love it. I think that's a habit that I have that does say I value myself in a sense. But I realize that I'm super hard on myself, and it's easier for me to forgive other people than it is myself. Now, where that comes from, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I know why I'm hard on myself in a sense, but I don't know why it's easier for me to forgive other people than myself. Like, why must I be the perfect one and everybody else in your life gets the opportunity to kind of drop the ball or disappoint you? I use this NYX primer for my eyes. It's white. I put it on before I put any eyeshadow on to kind of pick up the color. It makes it more pigmented. It makes it show better. So that's why I use it. But, and you know, helps the eyes stay, because the whole point of a primer is making things stay. I'm going to let this sit for a while. I feel like the best faces are from when you let that concealer sit and kind of set in the skin. Say that to say, I lost my train of thought. I hate that. But this is like raw. This is it. This is like us actively getting into like this. So this is real. As I'm losing my train of thought, we're gonna just get a palette out. This palette is gorgeous, so we're gonna do this palette. But anyways, and I'm gonna probably do some color on my eye. I'm gonna open it. My friend got me this palette. I have the best friends, y'all. I swear to God, I have the best friends. Cause look at this. Look at this. Anyways, yeah, so where was I going with that? Valuing yourself, taking care of yourself. I really lost my train of thought. That is terrible. And it's worse that I'm on camera, but it's whatever. We're gonna roll with it. I say that to say, we have to find ways to navigate, like, oh, forgiveness. I got you. So we have to find ways to forgive ourselves. And I don't know why it's easier for me to forgive other people than it is myself, but I'm gonna work on that. I had to tell myself earlier, like, girl, you can forgive you. Like, if God can forgive you, if the ultimate can forgive, you can forgive you. I kind of just like that goal up there to give it a highlight. I love a shimmer. It's gonna all come together. It's probably not making sense now, but it will come together. I promise. I said it to say, though, I tend to be hard on myself, and I don't like that I do that to myself, because I know it's not fair to me. And I just was having that conversation with myself in my head in the gym, like, girl, you got to be kind to you. Like, you deserve the kindness that you give out to other people. Why is it that you feel like you have to be so hard on yourself? I love this color. I don't know why I'm feeling this color. I did this in a crease yesterday, but I did like a rainbow assortment. But we're going to see where this goes, because I just be going with the flow when I do my face. I don't always have a set idea. I just be going with the vibes. Anyways, yeah. I deserve forgiveness. And I had to say that to myself. I know somebody else needed to hear that. Like, it's great that you can forgive other people. And if you don't, you need to work on that, because I am big on forgiveness. A lot of times I tell people, as soon as somebody do me something, I forgive them right then and there most of the time. And not in the sense of that I don't think about the things, but it's hard for me to hold on to stuff. That's just not my spirit. That's not my heart. I thank God that that was never my thing. Because it just takes up too much space. Life is hard enough. We don't need to be holding on to things that hold no value in our life. Holding a grudge with someone doesn't get you anywhere, to be honest. My nose is running a little bit. This is just some Kleenex. But I say that to say, yeah, holding a grudge gets you nowhere. Be honest with yourself, process those feelings, let it go. Now, I say that to say, I'm a person too. So I'm kind of contradicting myself when I say this, because I have a hard time forgiving myself. I'm super hard on myself. I hold myself to sometimes, I guess, impossible standards. And if I don't do the things that I think that Ashley was supposed to do, a lot of times I internally punish myself. And I was thinking about all this in the gym. And I'm like, what the, like, it was just such an epiphany for me. And in that moment, I realized I want to change that. Like, we are forgiving ourselves this year. We're not holding ourselves to impossible standards. We're not being ugly with ourselves. We are extending ourselves enough grace to make mistakes and move forward. Like, sometimes you do things that you don't like. You are a human. You are a person just like anyone else. And you have room to make mistakes. And I'm looking at my palette trying to figure out what color I want to do with this. But extend enough grace to yourself to make mistakes. It's okay. It's okay. You're human. You'll get past a lot of things. Nothing is forever over your head. And yeah, make peace with the decisions you've made that you're not proud of. You got to make peace with that. Take ownership of whatever you've done that you don't like. It's okay. It is okay. It is not the end of the world. You are still a valuable being. And that's why I asked, how do you value yourself? Because a part of me was like, dang, do I only value myself when I do certain behaviors? And I think that's pretty ugly. I think that's pretty ugly, and I think that's really nasty. And that kind of makes me sad, because it's like, why am I like that with me? Being an adult and processing your decisions and your thought process is so deep. People don't tell you that. Your parents don't always tell you that. And sometimes just because they're navigating that themselves, it's just like, bruh, this stuff is tough. It's kind of difficult for me to have this conversation, because I say that, I was thinking this in the gym. This is something that I'm currently thinking to myself, like, wow, Ash, I don't like this thing you did. I don't love this thing you did. And I'm just processing it, like, what does that mean? Where do you go from here? And you know what I did? I got up, I went to the gym, drank lots of water, changed my sheets, made my bed, took a nice relaxing bath, washed my hair, double cleansed my face, and I said I was gonna get on here and get real with you guys, because this is gonna be a real channel. We're getting to the nitty gritty. We're having the uncomfortable conversations, because somebody has to have it with you. And if you're not having it with yourself, let's start. Because we want to be healthy. We want to be happy. We want to be peaceful. And to get to the peace, there's peace in chaos. Now, I know, don't let that go over y'all head. I'm saying that y'all know life be life, and that life doesn't stop. But there is a way for us to get through life in a peaceful manner in the midst of all the drama, chaos, ups and downs going on around us. And I think a big part of that is us dealing with what's on the inside of us. A lot of us skip that part of the process. And I always tell people, you can't skip anything in life. You know why? Because that's not how God designed this plane that we're on. You can't skip anything. Skipping anything, it always comes back. It never really leaves. So you have to deal with it. And I think I had a practice that I'm realizing. This is glitter glue, because I love glitter, and I'm feeling like I'm going to put glitter on the front half of my eyes. So yeah, but you can't skip any part of the process. And when I say that, that means that you have to deal with your feelings. I wish somebody was here to blow this out of my face. You have to deal with your feelings. You have to have those uncomfortable conversations with yourself. You have to sit with those uncomfortable conversations. Because when you rush yourself out of your feelings, all you do is create a habit of ignoring yourself. You don't want to do that. Like, you treat the people that you care about in your life with value and you want to make them feel seen and heard. You have to do that with yourself. Sometimes yourself is crying out from the inside, like, bro, help us. Help us now. And we'll just go on with life, keep going to work, tunnel visioning it out, ignoring ourselves, and eventually it spills over. And I think a lot of times when we practice ignoring ourselves, that's a negative habit that we've, become accustomed to treat ourselves in a manner as if we don't love ourselves, as if we don't value ourselves. Because if you value someone, you listen to them. And even if you don't always understand them, even if you don't always want to deal with that uncomfortable conversation, when they're pressed to talk to you about something that really matters to them, you try your best to make them feel seen and heard. So, like, why would you ever treat yourself like you're not a person that you need to see and hear? You need to see and hear yourself. It matters. Like, all the way we treat ourselves in every situation matters, because life isn't easy. And sometimes you might be on a roll of making great decisions. And then sometimes you might just, girl, I hate when stuff be flying everywhere, but whatever. And sometimes you might just mess up or drop the ball or make a decision that not even you understand how you got there, right? But I think what's important is how we navigate that. Like, where do you go from there? When you do those things that you're not proud of, or you're not happy about, or you don't approve of, what do you do? How do you treat yourself? And I want to be the person that's kind to myself in every situation. I deserve kindness. I deserve kindness. I really do. Girl, I'm looking for my glitter. Hold on. I'm gonna find it. But yeah, I deserve kindness, so I'm gonna give it to myself. And you know what? We always waiting on other people to give certain shit to us. That's why I'm like, I'm gonna give it to myself. I can't wait on somebody else to see me as a person that deserves grace and kindness and mercy. And the only being that gives unlimited everything is God. So, if I want to be more like him, then I have to also take on, and it's crazy the things that we think about when we think about our lives and our, the things we want, etc. Because when I think about God, I never sit there and just, when I think about God in my journey with myself, I never sit there and just think about how we say we got to do the hard things, right? But we always have in our head a idea of what we think the hard things are. This is also the hard things. Sitting with yourself and processing how you treat yourself. Do you forgive yourself? Are there things that you're holding over your head? That's another thing I was thinking. Like, Lord, a little bit, I be feeling like I'm keeping score with myself. And I don't do that with people. If I keep you in my life, I'm not keeping score about the things you did to me. If I said I forgive you, I did. Sometimes things take longer to process, but I don't hold stuff over people's head, but I do it to myself. And that makes me think like, wow, that has to be a self-worth thing, because why would I be holding anything over my own head? I just don't even get that. I really don't. I don't. And I want to be better about that. I want us to do this together. This video is 23 minutes long already, but we going with the vibes, honey. I said it to say, y'all, I love glitter. I love glitter so bad. It's not even funny. I just be finding excuses to put glitter on. It don't matter. I'm getting ready to go on a steak, lunch, dinners, whatever. It's like 3 or 4 in the afternoon, so whatever we want to call this, lunch. I don't know. But, oh, God, that was gross. I am so sorry. Okay, whatever. But yeah, with my friend, and she is on her way, so I gotta get into this. But I love glitter so much. It's just me. My mom raised all her girls like that. My little sister ain't into it yet, but I think she will be at some point. This is the glitter that I'm using by NYX. Girl's giving superstar, honey. Okay. But anyways, yeah, I want to be kinder to myself. I deserve that. We all deserve that. We have to unpack why we treat ourselves so poorly sometimes. Like, who approved of that? Who told you that was okay? It's not. I use this mirror, even though I'm in my vanity, I use this mirror to do my eyeliner just so I can be up close and kind of get into the details of it so I can have some more precision. I'm hoping that she gets here like exactly when I finish so that like I could do this completely through and give y'all the whole look, because I suck at editing right now. And that's why I've been hesitant to do this, because it feels like my friends always hit me up in the midst of me doing my makeup, and it's hard to kind of get the whole process if I'm like on the phone. So yeah, I don't say what I don't want. So she's gonna get here at the perfect time, and y'all gonna get the full look, point blank, period. Because God didn't lay this assignment on my heart for nothing. So I'm gonna execute. And I really didn't know what I was wearing today. Still kind of don't, but I'm going with the vibes. And I'm gonna make the thumbnail whatever I put on. So y'all will see the finished look. I don't know how to insert at the end or whatever, but I'm figuring out, guys. I really am. I'm trying. And nothing beats a failure but a try. I tell any and everybody that. This is just mascara. Nose is running like crazy. All right, now we're just gonna blend this out. When I first started doing my makeup, I did not understand that part of the process. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Still figuring it out, but I'm much better with all of this part now. It really be giving professional face, honey. It really does. And I've been doing my makeup, I feel like, for some years now, just practicing. Practice makes perfect, because I was not always great at this. I didn't always understand wearing a primer and like how to set your makeup. So I had mudslide makeup, meaning sometimes I would do a face and it would look great when I left the house, but then it looked terrible by the end of the day because I hadn't set it correctly. And I'm so thankful that I figured that part of the process out, because I used to be mortified. Like, it just had me embarrassed that I even tried to do my makeup. The fact that it was looking like a mudslide by the end of the day, it was like humbling, if nothing else, very humbling. I'm just gonna get that out of there. Like I say, I look at makeup like art, so I fix things, I take things away, I just see what needs to be done, and I go with that. And I'm just trying to make that not so harsh, that contour. Kind of put a lot up here, so I'm trying to take that off so that this could be more seamless, if that makes sense. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is get this. This is my setting powder. I bake. Some people don't bake. I bake still. I have oily skin, so I feel like it's essential to like my finished look. It's crazy how I went from talking to stop talking. This is a challenge, y'all. Y'all gotta show love and support to the people that do this, because doing your makeup on camera, talking, trying to keep engagement, It's a lot, but you know, God told me, do it scared, do it poorly, do it well, just do it and it'll get better. But you won't get better or get to the goal or accomplish anything by not trying. And it's so crazy that this video has been all over the place because like I'm just talking. I didn't have notes for this one. I'll have notes for my next video, next several videos, but I just wanted to do a get ready with me. And I guess all my get ready with me's will be like this, just me talking. And then my other ones where I have notes will be more structured with a plan, because I feel like it's hard for me to get my notebooks and do a face at the same, like read from that and all that at the same time. It's crazy. That is, I'm not gonna say impossible, but a super hard task. And I'm not just gonna put that on myself. I'm gonna do what God laid on my heart. God said we could do it like this, so we doing it like this. And I think it's gonna work out. I think y'all will get something from this video, and that's all that matters to me. I'm just being obedient. This is my season to be obedient and slow down, bro. I really need to slow down. I be on go. I'm always on the next thing. I feel like I'm slick rushing y'all, but my friend is on her way. I want to get y'all the content, and I also want to be ready for her so she doesn't have to wait, because we're starving and we're gonna go have us some steak. So I just want to be kind and reliable and be ready when the girl get here, okay? Now, I put lash glue directly. This is the lash glue I use. I put it directly on my lash line. My friend taught me that. And I've been doing it ever since. And yeah, I haven't gone back. So that's what I'm doing right now. Just putting it across the lash line. And it dries quicker this way. I feel like that kind of helps with the application process, because we all know the lash application process can be insane. No matter how long you've been doing your lashes, sometimes you have that moment where your lashes just be playing with you, and it be so disrespectful, bro. Like, it'd be so annoying, it'd be so disrespectful, and you'd be like, what is happening? I'm just trying to make sure it's really on there. Our nose is running, honey. My daddy told me a long time ago, maybe you need to see what's in those products that makes your nose run. But you think I ever did that? No. You think I intend on doing it? These are lashes I got from Amazon. Obviously, I use most of them. I love a big bat wing. That's what I be saying. That's what I call them. Because, yeah, I'm extra. So I like an extra lash. That's just my vibe, you know? And if you like I'm not gonna say basic, because I know people make that as like shady. But, you know, if you're not into that kind of lash, I get it. Get the kind that you like. But I'm an extra girly. I'm super, like, I don't know. I'm just extra. And I've gotten good with that. Like, the fact that I'm extra, like, I love me. I love me some me. So, you know, I wear the lashes that I like. And these are the lashes that I like. My nose is literally running. I don't know if y'all can see that. If y'all can, I'm so sorry, because that's loser behavior. But, you know, I'll get the Kleenex. All right. Okay, bro. Damn. That's it. Y'all know what I'm saying. It's a bad woman, honey. Sorry, my nose keeps running. Where is my setting spray? Don't be a hater. Okay, here it is. This is a matte finish setting spray by NYX. Wow, I realized I use a lot of NYX stuff. I'm just realizing that, y'all. Like, on camera, this really made me realize NYX is giving brand deal. It's giving brand deal. We're going to speak that into existence. Because ain't no way. I just tasted. I'm so annoyed. I just tasted that. Like, Like when I sprayed it, that just blew me. But anyways, yeah, it's giving brand deal because I didn't realize I used so much of their stuff till like doing this video. Seriously. As many little reels I've made doing my makeup, I'm just realizing that I use so much NYX stuff. So yeah, it's giving brand deal because get into this face. Get into this face. And I'm just dusting that off. I like to spray the setting spray to kind of set the setting powder in before I dust. And I just baked while I was talking to y'all and doing my eyes. I like to like play with my eyes while I bake to kind of give myself something to do while I'm baking so I'm not in a rush and rushing the process. I try to dust off as much as I can. As much as I can. And even though I'm not going to give y'all, like I'm not about to get up and get dressed on camera right now, I'll at least take my do-rag off so y'all could kind of see. I hope my hair is dry. Because sometimes, girl, to say my hair's short, she be taking forever to dry. I'd be like, girl, 2 centimeters of hair. Why is we taking that long to dry? This is a NYX palette. Another palette my friend got me. Another friend. I do have great friends, bro. I have people that love me out here in the world. And I appreciate that. Okay. And I'm a big blush girly. Love blush. Love blush. I be going heavy sometimes because that's a little heavy, but it is what it is, honey. It is what it is. The look gonna look, cause it's gonna eat. It's gonna eat. I told y'all this is gonna come together, and I'm liking it. I'm liking it. It's a lot going on, but I am a lot going on. So, and y'all, I really don't look at what brushes are supposed to be used for. So I might use a foundation brush for something that I'm not supposed to, powder brush, etc. I just use stuff for what feels good to me, and I know that's like not how people are taught, but I'm a self-taught makeup person. So like, I'll say it, I'm a self-taught makeup artist, period. I get to say that. I don't have to practice on people to say that. And this is art. So I'm a self-taught makeup artist. So I say that to say, I probably don't use things the way they're intended to be used. And maybe it would make it better if I did. Maybe there'll be a time where I'll actually commit to using things the way that they're intended to be used. But I just kind of go with the vibes, and it hasn't let me wrong. So if it's not broke, don't fix it. This is just a makeup pencil that I got from the Beauty Mart. Nothing special. Lining this lip. Girl, the fact that I was so silent, I guess I couldn't talk while doing that too. And then you just had it. Oh, it's right there. This, I don't even know who that's by. Something else from Beauty Mart. Girl, I be telling people you don't have to spend a lot of money to do your makeup, because a lot of stuff that I have is, I don't say cheap, and stuff that I got from the Beauty Mart, just because when I started doing my makeup, I just was trying stuff. And so I'll just go buy some shit and use it. There's like certain things that I guess I want to spend money on, like my foundation. I don't want to lie and tell y'all how much that is because I really don't know off the top of my head. I don't remember. It's not super cheap, but it's not, excuse me, super expensive either. And I really like it. I try. Excuse me, y'all. I don't know why I'm belching. I didn't even eat. I try to get matte products because I have oily skin. So that really does help. This is just some Beauty Mart gloss going on top. I hate when I put too much of anything, but yeah, this is the finished look. Is my hair dry? It feels like it is. So I'm gonna take the do-rag off and give a great reveal. um, yeah. Here we are. This is the finished product. How do y'all like it? Y'all have to comment, like, and subscribe. Y'all gotta give me some interaction so I know, like, what we doing. Is this right? Do y'all like it? Are y'all into it? You know what I'm saying? Here we are. I really like it. I think it looks really good. My friend is calling me. We finished right on time, guys. So like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all next time in the next video.